hopefully before the close of day today, maybe into tomorrow, we'll be able to clear this, and then the MPs elects will join their colleagues for the swearing-in on the midnight of the 6th of January.
Absolutely. So just from the far right over there is where the exercise begins from the Ablekuma North constituency. And from there we move over to Okaiku Central, which is just beside that as well. Techiman South, about 148 polling centers. Tema Central, like you rightly indicated, remaining 2. We are going to keep an eye on all of these centers to let our viewers know exactly how everything is going to pan out here and when exactly the results will be declared. Dr. Sirbo Kweku, like I rightly mentioned earlier, made mention of the fact that they had put everything in place to ensure that this exercise will go on smoothly, and clearly I'm sure people can see him walking about.
I think they are getting ready for the declaration for Tema Central from, if you hear Dr. Sirbo just spoke out. So let's position ourselves well and then see what the EC has for us, and then I think they are getting ready for the final results for the Tema Central. So Robin, I think all the best. I'll take over from you now, and let's see how the results from Tema Central is going to be now, as the EC is getting ready to give us the final coalition results. So we are just waiting patiently for the EC to come and then see if indeed there has been some consensus about who at the Tema Central. So that is the returning officer for the Tema Central getting ready to give us the final coalition figures from the Tema Central. But let's also add that we don't have the NDCPC for the Tema Central right here, but her agents are here, and the man is, the returning officer is ready to give us the.
Sabram no kasei Tema Central na Zamre omo ebi declare omo results no final result for Tema Central na Edi Bright anko honom ne mom ni agent e wo honom ikire NDC for nti yebetie ne ebe koso e wo abato nsunsu so ultimate say obekoso na wati no wa share link no wa share page no ede amame aha KMTV on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, baby obinyae na ya catch us every day, every time. Yeah, the news are here papa and the bebro. Intisably ye be call na yakuti nsunsu a free Tema Central aba so far results na aba na nyina yeti nia omo ewoka nti returning officer for the district no waba begina honma sabre yebeti de owo eka edikire after say supreme high court eka say electoral commission enko no nko hwe no monkan polling stations akaka the disputed constituencies na e wo say hwe no ye ka ho asem no.
Okay. So, good morning, and my name is Francis Chum, Deputy Returning Officer, Tema Central. Now, flowing from the court's decision for us to complete the collation of the 2 polling stations left in Tema Central, we have finalized the collation for all the 147 plus 1, which is special voting, making 148 polling stations in Tema Central. And here are the results. Mr. Charles Forson
of the NPP had 18,870. Madam Ebi Bright of NDC had 18,815 votes. Mr. Frederick Enieje, an independent candidate, had 209 votes. Total valid votes 37,894. Total rejected ballots 144. Total vote cast 38,038. Now, in view of the above results, and by the power vested in me, I, Francis Chum, Deputy Returning Officer, Tema Central, declare Mr. Charles Forson MP-elect for Tema Central. Thank you.
Very well. So Charles Forson has been declared as the MP-elect for the Tema Central.
Eti uhwe abato no susan so so ewo Tema Central MPP ni Charles Forson na Electoral Commission declare no currently say Tema Central wono na awe ne mum enye Edi Bright na yehwe the suicide body hono beko esan say NDC for can say still omunjai sasem win because they will have so many issues on person or attended to nti yehwe the NDC for be nti hu enu nti na say bia Edi Bright enyanko ho ana other ones no ablikumane onhwa no kan kwani ade no yebehwe tem Techima South so yebehwe the ebekwakosi say sana ebeko ana ebeko ne say na nyina yahu na ye stress yenyina enye di ni ahwe ne Electoral Commission ewo eka ede kire nti dwumadi no na yegusu a ye showcase ede amount ewo KMTV me say ede KMTV enko Facebook a obenya bi ahwe ewo kwasi magnet personal page so na profile so na Facebook YouTube KMTV na KMTV page so ewo no na afi TikTok Instagram ni other social media handles nyina no ye wo so ba se wo ko a ayade a wonsa ebekan.
How she feels about her loss as a candidate for the National Democratic Congress. Someone who has, been around for quite some time. She was like an actress, Ghana's favorite, sometime back, delve into politics now and hoping that she would be able to win the Tema Central constituency this time around, her third time running, which isn't a joke. We all know what goes into campaigning. And now it has gone in favor of the New Patriotic Party. I mean, kudos to him as well. We'll get to have few words from him to know how he feels about the victory and if he was expecting that as well, because I feel at a point every bride was giving him a run for his money.
So I think one down, we have 3 more to go. Unfortunately, Abekman North, they are yet to start with their coalition, and this is how far we've come as Tema Central have managed to conclude with their coalition and declare Charles Forson as the winner for the Tema Central recollated result here as we stand here. But I don't know if Dr. Slebo want to share something with us. You are not ready to talk to us now. I was just going to ask you if indeed the NDC said if there's some kind of engaging to stay, if you foresee that letter from the NDC, if you've gotten any notice from the NDC asking for that's an injunction placed on this regulation that is going on now. If you receive
we had a meeting with the commission before coming here. They didn't tell me of any incentives.
So they've not received any.
They do not. I will not be receiving it. It's supposed to be received by the commission. But they didn't tell me they have received it. They asked me to come. So I don't know if they have received it. They have asked me to come.
You have not gotten any.
I've not started it.
You've not been served yet.
I've not started it.
So meaning
if it will not come to me, to come to the commission. But we met, the commission met, and that's why they developed the guidelines. And they didn't talk about
so everything that is going on here, you deem it legal?
Oh yeah, for the commission side of the point, nobody has accepted that.
One last thing from Ablikman North, you realize that the last time the presiding officer or the returning officer did say that he cannot continue with the coalition because he, as the returning officer, does not have the pink sheet. The MPP does not have either, and the ones NDC are not up to number. How do we?
Did you follow the Dominico Benyan one? If you follow,
I followed the Dominico Benyan one.
So we read the Dominico Benyan one. We didn't have the authentic one. So it was NDC that brought the results. So when they brought the results, we looked at it and we invited the president of the board. Then I traveled up to his hometown. He came and it collaborated with that. Then before then, the MPP had shared their tally sheet hotel. So he brought all those evidence.
That was just one police station.
I don't know, it's the same procedure.
It's
The
that's
same
one
procedure.
police station.
The same procedure. What it means is that if you don't have it, somebody gives it to you, the returners have to validate it.
That's the procedure I'm going to follow with regards to that of.
And the one we don't have, and any party brings it, and the returners think that's authentic. We go ahead and
I hope we are going to finish this today.
we are hoping so. We are hoping so. Yes.
Thank you so much, Dr. Sribo, speaking to us. Let's talk to the Charles Forsina, who has been declared as the MP elect for Tema Central.
We have to go and start working in Tema Central and in Parliament.
What message you have for your constituency?
At the long last, the battle is ended. We are ready to work, and I'm very thankful to them all.
Well, let me play the numbers. Do you think that this exercise, you have actually won fair and square?
Of course, we have 148 polling stations in the constituency. We did 146, remaining 2. So this puts finality to the exercise. If you are coming to say that would they be going to court, the court is there for redress, and we are ever ready. But as I keep saying, it's a number game. 1 plus 1 is always 2. It is not synergy that you say 1 plus 1 will be 3. No, with elections, it is a number game. So once you compute it today, and it is Charles Forson had 18,870, it's never going to change.
No, but that of him right earlier when they did the declaration back at the constituency, they claim she was leading.
With what number? But you see, you may have won an election, but it comes with a number. Has she ever been able to mention a number?
Vero, what's your message to the constituency?
I'm thankful to them, and we are going to work and uplift the constituency.
Anywhere to be bright.
We work together. We are not Tama people. Tama, we are brothers, sisters. I mean, Tama, we don't have any divide. It's rather unfortunate that this election turned sour.
Vero, so that is just Forson speaking to us there, saying that he's ready to work with Ibi Bright, regardless. He's one term they have, and then he's ready to work with Ibi Bright if she's willing to. But then Ibi Bright is not here to speak for herself as to whether she agrees to the final collated results here. Initially, all the other the coalition she was part, but today she has not shown up here. So we don't know whether she's going to continue to court, or also whether if indeed the injunction the NDC has placed on this coalition, whether it's going to stand. Because speaking to Dr. Slebo earlier, he told me he has not received any of such letter from the commission. So whatever thing is happening here, he deems it's legal. But earlier he spoke to Tanko Computer of the NDC, who said that, well, they have filed an injunction on the entire process. Maybe that's why we are not seeing most of the top NDC officials here to support the situation. If you don't see any of the NDC, BCCA, Baba Sadiq, of course, would have been here to supervise whatever thing is happening. But Baba Sadiq himself from the Okanko Central is not here. Also, Ibi Bright himself is not here, but her constituency, the outstanding 2 polling stations have been collated and added to the remaining, and Charles Forson has been declared the winner for Tema Central. We also have that of the Okanko Central, Baba Sadiq, who is not here now. So we are going to keep our eye on this development, and we're going to speak. But not, for instance, they've not started the process. But as I spoke with Dr. Sivo earlier, he said that they are going to continue with their own investigations, and then they have some people selling in the figures. So the figures that people are bringing in is what they are going to use. So we see the give him his voice. Let's see what exactly his concerns are and ask him exactly what has happened and then
as good as yours. You've given us a table here. We've been here over 2 hours. All of the sudden, you are changing a table for us. You are also not the returning officer of the Kubanov. You are not the returning officer of the Kubanov. What is that returning officer? You are the returning officer. This man is not the returning officer of the Kubanov. You've given us a seat, a table where the media has been having. What is going on? All of the sudden, after 2 hours of sitting, you've changed our sitting place. Are you going to go there? Are you going to go there? Are you going to force our way here? Allow me to go. You will force our way here.
What is the challenge in going to that table that we are?
Because of the manipulation we want to do, they want it to be in the, we want to hide it from the media, so that at least we will not be able to let the media know exactly what is going on.
It's just a change of table going in there.
It's not just a matter of changing of table. It's an issue of, because we are closer to the media, we can easily turn and call the attention of the media to see exactly what is happening on our table. Now, when you locate us to that end, how are you going to call the media to come and put your cameras on whatever we are doing? You see, because we told you from the beginning that whatever we want to do, we will make sure that your cameras will pick it up. But now they have relocated us to that end, and to a very large extent, they don't want the media to know the kind of manipulation they want to do over there. That is why we are protesting. This is a comfortable place. We are not complaining that we don't like this place. Why do you want to change us? This is simple. Why do you want to change it?
It appears your opponents
They are comfortable because they are in bed with them. They know exactly what they have prepared before this morning, and they came to do exactly their bidding, and that's what they have come for. You see, they just ran to the place without even asking a question. They say, "Oh, I don't want to move." They move as if they are robots.
I will follow them there.
so things getting interesting here. Just a change of table, and then that is also bringing another punch-up between the NDC and the MPP, and this is getting interesting here. So let's see if NDC is going to agree to the change of position or the change of table. It appears they are not willing to change their city. So rather they've abandoned this place. This is where initially they were seated and they were preparing to do the collation here, but the EC official here decided to change their sitting position and ask them to go to the very far end, of course, which would have also deprived the media of some information or see what exactly will be transpiring between the elections, the result that are going to collate. And that is why the NDC is protesting that if not here, then the collation will not start. Interesting times ahead. We'll try and get the EC to also explain to us why they've decided to change the initial place for the coalition, and I've asked them to move to the very far end, which of course will also deny some access to the media. But many will think it's just a change of table, so they should just agree. But we don't know what the NDC have also seen and why they are also refusing to follow the EC to the far end. It's such an interesting matter here now. So we are going to be here and see whether or not the NDC is going to agree or not. So their coalition has not started. Okankwe Central is moving on smoothly. That of Tema Central is done, and the result declared, and task force of the MPP has been declared.
Ablikuma Central, Ablikuma North rather, and are disputed over a change of table. You know, say, baby, omo the table omudi kan sha ase etena baby omo tena say omo be ye collation no all of a sudden na electoral commission for assistant table no na NDC for chile say baby omo de ye Ablikuma North table ne ko no omo susu say bibi bom bibi e bom mu ene say omo kira baby omo de table na ko no nsentwerefo ntimi nko no omo cameras no atimi capture ne ekoso ne toso bi se mpo se bibi koso na se omo kaso omo ma nsentwere afọ aba ho a ebeche answer na obeduru no na the issue in question no mpese nka media na capture se na be ya obi abehu na ohun adwemfan no enya ade be koso but nanso so yehun ne electoral commission no epese o kire sabre yedegusu a eno mo edin sawoso ye hwe se die na ekoso die na electoral commission pa kire die nti na omo san table no na enya omo na se omo ne ye be kasa ebe ma wososo waso ate no wahun die eko meka wo se o hwe eye KMTV, the only TV station on social media. And to be here, Facebook, be here, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, all the social media handles in Yano, be here, Honma, here, Mestro say, subscribe, like, comment, follow ye. Na yes so yema waso nsi bibi bia be koso e wosabi say breaking news no say Charles Forson and Tema Central Sabri Electoral Commission declare no say wawene over Eddie Bright of NDC na nyina mu no because say NDC for mpanyifo enko baby a omo coalition nemum omo agents na ewo hono ma omo ehwe say bia be ko bet yintu hu nsentwerefo busa Electoral Commission say omo nyante ana say NDC for their base omo epese omo de injunction ekoko to dwumedia high court kai say omo konkodi Electoral Commission kodi no na ayimbia penia ofri Electoral Commission asuye ebae no wotumi enya nsembia yi no na moma enkoti ne asi ne amanfo ka omadwo nkira omo ka no me yenti ne omo ka na enyina yehu ne eko ndio Okankwe Central na Sabre ombe declare results.
Good morning. Please, my name is Harrison Pamela Ejakwa, the Deputy Returning Officer for Okankwe Central Constituency. My purpose today is by the court order given that has compelled the EC to continue the process where we left off during the coalition day after the election on the 7th. So, when the court order, this is the final coalition. The 31 polling stations that were asked to be added to make it complete. 141 polling centers. After the coalition today, Patrick Yambuama got 21,099 votes. Abdullah Abu Baba Abubakar Sadiq got 90,368 votes. Total valid votes is 40,467. Total rejected ballots 198. Total votes cast 40,665. With the authority given, I hereby declare that Patrick Yawbuama, by the votes, is validly elected as the MP-elect for Okankwe Central Constituency. So the Okankwe Central Recoalition has also ended, and Patrick Yawbuama has been declared.
Enti uhia sabre aye kasai Okankwe Central Patrick Buama MPP na awini Okankwe Central over Baba Sadiq of NDC. We have difference no according to results no according to results no kire we dey yanko tie Patrick Yawbuama ni statement eba.
So that is Patrick Yawbuama, Member of Parliament elect for the Okankwe Central, walking away as a happy man here. This is the second time he has been declared the winner for the Okankwe Central. The first one was also right here after the regulated results, and then he was declared. Of course, that didn't hold, and today's own has also been declared. Hopefully, maybe this goes through. He's very happy with the process, and you see him walking away as a cheerful man. So far, two of the constituencies have been regulated and duly declared. All two going for the NPP. The first one is the Tema Central, where Charles Forson was declared winner of the regulated result, and also the second one being that of Okankwe Central. Patrick Wama also being declared the winner for that of the Okankwe Central, making the earlier or the first declaration done in the constituency, declaring that of Baba Sadiq as the winner, not holding. So that Patrick Wama is now the winner for the Okankwe Central, retaining the seat as the MP-elect for the NPP. And we are still waiting patiently to see that of Ablekuma North also to commence. They are yet to commence with their regulation. And
Sabri said, Medican Kaino, a year Patrick Yaubuama, MPP, Wareni Okankwe Central over Baba Sadiq. Na so far, me no more quality mabuboa in favor of MPP party. Our marine do 2 seats no at the account. Yeah, the suicide body hunobeko, the account, yeah, or more results. Now, a fee elections, no, all the we hear elections now, issues now, bano, and we see, dear Nenso, and two last, you know, the Uguzua will hear KMTV. KMTV, number 1 TV station. Okay.
No, if you reach there, call me. Security day there, they don't allow you. So if you get the deal,